Hi everybody, it's Tamara. Let's all grab a weight plate and a pair of dumbbells for this workout segment.
Alright, using our bench and no dumbbells, so purely your body weight for this particular superset, we're going to work some bench push-ups and then we're going to combine them with some triceps dips. So starting with the bench push-ups, just make sure your arms are comfortable, make sure that your spine is nice and neutral and that you're keeping your core line. So you've got to make sure that you've got a straight line from your shoulder all the way to your ankle. We're going to drop nice and deep into these push-ups because they're easier than a prone push-up on the floor because of the elevated hand position. Then we're going to switch it up and work our triceps dips. Now, you want to make sure that with this one, you've got your butt pretty close to your bench so that you're not putting excessive amounts of pressure on your rotator cuffs. And then you want to try and pull down as far as you can. So really try and hit 90 degrees of elbow angle with this one if you can. And then go all the way back up. Now you can see I've got my feet flat on the floor for this one. So you can actually push off your feet a little bit and get some assistance if you need it. Your turn to try this superset.
That every time I see you, everything starts making sense.
Shoulder press and lateral raise combination for this one. So this is a favorite for most bodybuilders. What we'll do is we'll start either seated the way I'm seated on the bench, or you could throw one of your legs over on the other side, rodeo style. And then just making sure that you're keeping a nice neutral spine and pressing right up all the way until your dumbbells connect with each other and you've got soft straight arms. Work through this set until it's time to change into your lateral raise. Now you want to make sure when you do your lateral raise, you're lifting all the way up to that T-line with your hands pronated and your elbows soft straight. So there's no particular bending of the elbows throughout the movement, and we're making sure that our hands are facing down. Make sure you maintain a neutral spine and keep your shoulders back as you do this exercise. Your turn to try it for yourself.
hide. Gonna find you and take it slowly. Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. Gonna find you and make you want me. Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. Gonna find you and take it slowly. Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. Gonna find you and make you want me.
Let's take a rest break and repeat that last superset. Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. Gonna find you and take it slowly. Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. Gonna find you and make you want me. Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. Gonna find you and take it slowly. Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. Gonna find you and make you want me.
This exercise is a front delts raise. Standing with your feet at shoulder width apart, raise your extended arms in front of you until you can see beneath your weight plate. Drop your soft straight arms back down in a steady and controlled motion. Neutral hand grip position and protecting your wrists throughout the motion. It's your turn to try this set of front delts raise. Let's rest and repeat the last exercise.
bent over row and double biceps curl combination for this exercise. So starting with your bent over row, make sure you're leaning forward with your knees bent and your spine neutral. And then when we're lifting, we're making sure that our elbows are staying tucked in by our ribs. Make sure your tailbone is pushing out slightly and you're keeping a neutral spine. We want to make sure that we're not putting any pressure on our lower back for this exercise. And then we're going to switch it up and work some double biceps curls. So again, starting with your knees slightly bent, your back protected, and then there's no movement in the elbows as you go up into those biceps curls. So you want to try and maintain your elbows by your ribs as well as you can. Now you can see when I'm lifting up into the biceps curls, there's a 90-degree twist. So you want to make sure that you're getting that supinated hand position so that you're really hitting the peak of the biceps. Your turn to try this combination for yourself.
Guess who's back? Back again. Shady's back. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? 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 Cause it feels so empty without me. Guess who's back? Back again. Shady's back. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? 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 Guess who's back?
Let's take a rest break and repeat that last superset.
Guess who's back? Back again. Shady's back. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? 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 Without me, I said this looks like a job for me. So everybody just follow me, cause we need a little controversy, cause it feels so empty without me. Guess who's back? Back again. Shady's back. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? 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 Guess who's back?
Let's take a rest break and repeat that last superset.
Guess who's back? Back again. Shady's back. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? 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 Without me, I said this looks like a job for me. So everybody just follow me, cause we need a little controversy, cause it feels so empty without me. Guess who's back? Back again. Shady's back. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? 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 Guess who's back?
This exercise is bicep hammer curls. Hold the plate grips palm to palm and extend your arms down until they are straight. Curl up without moving your elbows. Keep your knees slightly bent and your spine neutral to protect your back. Let's do this for the next minute. Let's rest and repeat the last exercise.
doing a flat chest press and push-up combination for this exercise. So starting with your flat chest press, make sure that your lower back is pinned against the bench. And then we're dropping the dumbbell down with your elbows nice and wide, so you're creating a straight line from elbow to elbow. And then pressing up in that vertical motion until your dumbbells touch each other, and we're going to use that top bit for stability. Now you can see I've lifted my head and shoulder blades a little bit to further engage my core and to protect my lower back. Now it's up to you whether you want to do it that way or you want to keep your head flat on the bench. They're both acceptable as long as you're looking after your lower back while you're doing this exercise. Then we're going to change it up and just work some traditional push-ups. So using the floor, making sure we're maintaining that straight core line from your shoulder all the way to your ankle, and then just dropping down into some nice deep push-ups and working through for the duration of the set. Your turn to try this combination.
You stupid hoe.
Let's take a rest break and repeat that last superset. You stupid hoe. let's take a rest break and repeat that last superset.
Chance, you stupid hoe.
Weight plate skull crusher for this exercise. Start lying in supine position with your weight plate rested on your forearm, holding the top edge for support. Extend your arms and then reverse curl until your hands are at your forehead. Extend back into straight arms without moving your elbows. This is a great variation of skull crushers because the plate forces you to do it with strict form. Have a go. Let's rest and repeat the last exercise.
single arm row and biceps preacher combination for this exercise. So starting with your single arm row, you can see that I've got one hand and one knee supported on the bench, and then I'm lifting the weight straight up with my elbow tucked in by my ribs until the weight gets to my ribs, and then releasing nice and steady. We're going to combine this with some biceps preacher curls. So using your opposite arm for support, just locking your elbow into the back of your hand, and then you're essentially pushing off that hand and hitting those curls from there. So this will give you a good bit of support, and it should do a good job isolating your biceps and your forearms. We're going to try this combination on both sides. So hit your row, and then using the same side, go into your biceps curl, and then we're going to change it and do the other side as well. Let's take a rest break and repeat that last superset.
dangerous man with some money in my pocket, keep up. So many pretty girls around me and they're waking up the rocket, keep up. Why you mad? Fix your face, and I thought they all be jocking, keep up. Players over here, come on, put your pinky rings up to the moon. Girls, what you trying to do? 24 karat magic in the air. And they're waking up the rocket, keep up. Why you mad? Fix your face, ain't my fault they all be jocking, keep up. Players on there, come on, put your pinky rings up to the moon. Girls, what you trying to do? 24 karat magic in the air. Break it down like I'm a dangerous man with some money in my pocket, keep up. So many pretty girls around me and they're waking up the rocket, keep up. Why you mad? Fix your face, ain't my fault they all be jocking, keep up. Players on there, come on, put your pinky rings up to the moon. 24 karat magic in the air.
Bent over rows. Start this exercise similar to a deadlift by bending your knees and posturing forward with a neutral spine. Now keep legs static and pull up rows from here. Keep your elbows tucked in by your side and have steady control over your up-down movement. Your turn to try it. Let's rest and repeat the last exercise.
Okay, a 3 exercise combination for this one, guys. So this will be a really good warm-up in particular. We're going to work some gentle burpees using the bench, and then we're going to switch it up and do some fast feet, get that heart rate up, and then we're going to finish the set off with some push-ups using the bench. Starting with the gentle bench burpee, you can see that I'm stepping into it rather than jumping into it, and then I'm also avoiding the jump at the top as well. I am going all the way down, getting that full push-up in. So again, just really circulating the blood and just getting the body warmed up with this particular exercise. Then we're going to switch it up and work some fast feet. So really focus on keeping your weight on the ball of the foot and just keeping your center of gravity nice and low so you can really pace up these fast feet. And then to finish off, we're going to go into some bench push-ups. So again, keeping a straight line from your shoulder all the way to your ankle so that we're protecting your back and we're keeping your core active. And then working some push-ups from there until the end of the set. Your turn to try this combination.
Like a G6, like a G6. G6, like a G6. Like a G6, like a G6. Now I'm feeling so fly, like a G6. Now I'm feeling so fly, like a G6. Like a G6, like a G6. So fly, like a G6.
Well done for getting through your workout today, guys. Let's take a moment to stretch and cool our body back down now. Comment and let us know what you thought of today's workout, and remember to hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with all the latest workouts.